Everybody, this Jose with Oakland Latinos United, aka Oakland Latinos Unidos, on here with a new video, a new spiel for you guys to enjoy. Well, last year I made a video called The State of Chicano Raza YouTube. And I feel that every year I'm going to probably make a video like that from now on to catch up. You know what I mean? Now, it's May. It's not even the end of the year yet. And you know, there's already a lot of drama out there, a lot of BS out there, just in this short period of time in 2024 with Chicano Raza YouTube. Now, last year, a lot of the drama was between Gunner and Dubs and Convict's Perspective and A Prisoner's Awakening and various other things. That was the clown show last year. The clown show this year is a little bit different. This time it's a lot of people from down south who have been, you know, pushing a hard line and starting dramas and beefs with each other, you know what I mean? And also reigniting animosities between the North and the South in many ways, which is unfortunate. You know, American Cholo is probably the number one who's been doing a lot of this stuff. You know, he's been, you know, he closed the doors on the North, according to him, on Northern California on his channel. He had like Bozo on his show, and they were pushing like a hardcore Sureño line on their channel. You know, he's had drama with Rhodium Radio, you know, with Marvelous Inc., with Norbies, and with various others. And then you have Haters World as well. He's part of, I guess you could say, the American Cholo camp. That's another dude who starts dramas, who gossips about people, who, you know, who does a lot of things out there. And a lot of these dramas started partly because of him, you know what I mean? And he's another one, Blue Devil. He says he's a Southsider. He does the Southsiders reaction and all this stuff. He pushes the gang line. And it's unfortunate. And what I've noticed, you know, that a lot of these dudes, you know, they're like in their 50s. And they're still acting like they're in high school, like they're like in junior high school. They're still pushing gang lines. When they're 50-year-old men, they should be working and trying to have a better future for their families and for themselves, you know what I mean? But a lot of these dudes revert to acting like little kids, you know what I mean? And starting dramas and beef with people. The problem with a lot of this stuff is that, like we learned with Savage Studios a long time ago, this could go somewhere bad. You know, right now it's just words on YouTube, but you see there was already an incident where American Cholo was trying to catch a fade with Marvelous Inc., you know, and, you know, it's just unfortunate because it could get worse. It could get worse. It could get a lot worse. It could be one day someone pulls up and another person pulls out something and then someone is unalived, you know what I mean? Someone's gone. And it could come to that. You know, people got to be very careful about what they do, you know, and what they say. I always say a lot of times, us content creators, us YouTubers, we have a powerful voice. We just don't realize it. We have a powerful voice, and we have to be careful and be aware and self-conscious of what we say. You feel me? Because a lot of people take what we say and they take it very seriously, and they could go on a hunt for you or for the people you're talking bad about. You never know. That's why you just got to be careful what you say, the way you word things, what you put out there to the world, because a lot of people don't think like us, and a lot of people don't take it as entertainment or just people talking mess online. Some people take it very seriously, and they want to take it to the streets, and in the streets there are no rules. You know what I mean? So the state of Chicano YouTube, Chicano Raza YouTube in 2024. It's looking like a clown show. It's looking really bad. It's looking really bad. And I just hope a lot of these bridges can be mended. You know, some people might say, well, what do we care? Those are guys from down south. You know what I mean? You're from up north. Why do you care? Well, it doesn't matter if I'm from up north or they're from down south or whatever, or if they're from the Central Valley or they're from the Central Coast or they're from, you know what I mean, up north like Ukiah, Eureka. It doesn't matter where they're from. It doesn't matter if they're from another state. If you're representing yourself as a voice of the raza, Outsiders are not going to look at, oh, he's from Oakland. Oh, he's from LA. Oh, he's from San Francisco. They're not going to, oh, he's from Sacramento. He's from the Inland Empire. They're not going to look at it that way. They're going to look at brown Mexican, period. You guys are all the same. Look at how they act. You're all the same, no matter where you're from. That's how I look at it. And people look at us and they see a clown show of us being against each other. You know, colonialism, self-hatred, poverty. You know, the things I've been talking about for years and years and years. Glorification of violence, glorification of gangs, glorification of the destruction of our people. And this is the stuff that just keeps on happening, you know? And I think these platforms are good. I don't think they're necessarily bad, but I think that sometimes they get corrupted or they go on the left path. What I mean by the left path is they're going in a good direction, then they veer left, and then all of a sudden BS starts happening. That's how I feel about a lot of these platforms now. Now, as far as the platforms of last year that were messing up, you know, some of those platforms have been a little bit more silent. Some of the people on those platforms have kind of taken a back turn a little bit, or they're not out there as much. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of gossip and back and forth out there with a lot of people, and it's unfortunate within the Raza Chicano, YouTube community space, the YouTube Yarda, as they call it. You know me, I just stay in my lane and I observe. I'm an observer, and sometimes I don't like what I see. Sometimes I do like what I see, you know. But right now, I'm not liking some of the drama and some of the BS and some of the glorification of BS people are doing out there. And that's how I personally feel. You know, hopefully people could come together. Hopefully Raza could unite and help each other out and work together. Let's get this bag. Let's get this money. You feel me? Screw the BS. Let the BS for the others, for the other idiots. You know? You guys got to think, man. You guys got to be better men. You know, you got to stop acting like little kids. This ain't high school, bruh. This ain't 1991 anymore. Remember that. This is 2024. It's a new future, bro. A new time. All that other stuff, leave it dead in the past where it belongs. You feel me? You have to learn to move on. And, you know, we have to learn to let go of these egos and this machismo and this BS that gets us in trouble all the time. That's what it's going to take. But other than that, you know, that's all I really have to say. Take it for what it is. Leave it in the comments. The State of Chicano Raza YouTube 2024 edition. All right, y'all, late.